Okay, right, continue on with some more driving in Colchester. I'll come out on the left onto St Andrews Avenue. And I'm approaching the double roundabouts for Harwich Road Junction, and I'm turning left at the roundabout. So take up the left-hand position, checking behind. Check to the left on the door mirror, it's clear, we do a signal, looking out on the pedestrian crossing as well, the zebra crossing, to make sure we're not going to get anybody's way. Second gear, looking to the right, clear, keep that left signal on. I've checked my left door mirror as I've come into the new road as well. Again, another pedestrian crossing, lights are on green, nobody actually there at the time. It's 40 mph back into a 30. Again, I'm scanning ahead, looking at the zebra crossing. Can't see anybody there at the moment. All the time I'm looking behind, see how close anybody behind might be. How do I have to brake? Again, another zebra crossing, I'm looking to see if anybody's there. Clear at the moment. Speed is just under 30 miles an hour, done about 28, 29 miles an hour. And all the time I'm trying to look as far ahead as I can to see what's as far ahead as possible, as well as looking in, what's happening just sort of in front, in the middle ground. I'm looking right into the far ground. Warning sign for a junction coming up. Again, I've just checked the interior mirror, the car behind's a good distance. Looking all the time at the mouth of the junctions to see what's going to come up to the junction, if at all. Anything that might cause me to come off the gas and gently brake. Another zebra crossing, I'm looking, nothing there at all. Come up to the mini roundabout, I'm going to turn left at the mini roundabout, the first exit. Checking behind, to the left, give a left signal. Fourth gear back into second gear, looking at the silver car come up to my right on the roundabout. Another zebra crossing to deal with, nobody there. Checking behind again, enter the new road, see who's actually following me. Approaching another zebra crossing, can't see anybody on the crossing. Again, looking at the roundabout now, going to deal with a mini roundabout ahead. No signal needed on approach. Again, I'm just going to follow the road ahead. Just bringing my speed down, third gear. White van's got to give way. No signal off the roundabout either. So that's not necessary on these mini roundabouts, just no time at all just to get those in properly. So, okay, meeting situation, I've just checked my mirrors, I'm bringing the speed down. Checking my right door mirror as I start to go around this vehicle, keeping a good car length away as we pull up if we have to stop. Again, another bit of meeting situation. I've got enough room here to go through slowly. If you think you've got enough room to go through, just go through really slowly. Always anticipate car doors opening. Still a 30 mph speed limit. I'm going to go back into fifth gear now. I'm a great lover of using fifth gear, even on 30 mph roads. If I can save myself fuel, then I will. Come up to a new speed limit, 40 miles an hour. Again, I'm looking behind to see how far that driver is. I want to make sure I can safely pull away now up to 40 if it's safe to do so, which I will do. So a little bit of a rural drive now, 40 mph speed limit, this goes on for quite a way. We come into some national speed limit a bit further up and then back into 40. Again, any direction of change we're going to have to make on the bends, I'm always looking behind. If you've got time, check all three mirrors. But interior one, always consult that one first. bend coming up ahead again. I'm checking behind because I don't know what's around the corner. Okay, but I'm making sure that I'm keeping that car behind's keeping a good distance. Warning sign ahead of a bend to the left. Again, very important, another mirror check now, interior check. Bringing that speed down, just bring enough brake in, 5th into 4th gear. Now I'm going to be off the brake as I go into the bend, just let the car's momentum take it round the bend. And then as I'm out the bend, check the mirrors and increasing that gas again. Just still in 4th gear at the moment, 40 miles an hour. Just get to the top of this hill, then I'm going to put it back into 5th gear. Which is about now. And all the time looking behind, keep yourself updated to see what's going on. Another bend coming up to the left. Again, I'm checking behind all the time, see what's about. At the same time, maintaining that 40 miles an hour, if it's safe to do so. Hazard ahead is on the right hand side, but again, you know, I'm still looking in my mirrors to see what's going on. And then the 40 will come back into a 30 mile an hour very shortly. Sharp deviation to the right now. Again, I'm checking behind. Just cover the brake. That car there at the junction should stop. Bringing my speed down off the brake, 30 miles an hour. Particular attention to the school on the left. It's a Sunday afternoon, so don't anticipate any school children about, but make sure that if you come through here, if it's school time, that you take extra care, especially when the schools are going in and coming out. Maintain 30 miles an hour, and eventually further up there'll be another sharp bend to the left as I'm looking behind now, and we come into national speed limits. So on the single carriageway, as soon as we leave this here, we can do up to 60 miles an hour if it's safe to do so. I'm just going to go 5th into 4th, just checking my mirrors as I just drift around that car. Now I'm just going to gently just increase that speed, not too much on the bend, just let the car's momentum take it around the bend. And as I come out of the bend, I'm going to check my mirror and then pull away. 4th gear at the moment, back up into 5th gear. Steadily make my way up to sort of 50 at the moment, so that's 50 miles an hour. This doesn't go on for very long, so it's 55 miles an hour. Again, I'm always looking behind. 40 miles an hour coming up, check the mirrors, bring the speed down, very gentle, progressive braking, and then 40 by the time I'm at the side. Warning signs coming up, double bends, road narrows ahead, and we've got an advisory speed limit of 30 miles an hour. There's maximum speed 30, that is advisory, so you're not doing anything wrong if you're still maintaining 40. It's because of the bridge here. I'm doing about 35 at the moment. And the double white lines in the middle of the road, which means we're not allowed to overtake any vehicles unless they're stationary. It's just too dangerous to overtake. Or we could overtake a cyclist if it was necessary, if it was safe to do so. Or a road maintenance vehicle that's moving on very slowly. But only if it's absolutely necessary. Then we come back into a national speed limit again, for another sort of short distance again. I can look behind to my interior mirror, start to increase the speed. I've got a cyclist ahead I've got to think about as well. Can I safely come around the cyclist? There's nothing ahead at the moment. It's on there's a bit of bend coming up. I'm just going to check interior right door mirror, start to drift out. And as I go past the cyclist, check my left door mirror as I come back in. I've done that safely before I got to the bend. I'm only doing 50 miles an hour at the moment. Then come back into a 40, bring a nice speed down as I check those mirrors. Have the cyclist ahead. Think about whether I can overtake the cyclist. Check on my interior, right door mirror as I come around the cyclist. Again, left door mirror as I come back. Coming up, checking behind again, van lines keep a good distance. And then we go from a 40 mile an hour speed limit to 30, so again I'm checking behind, bringing my speed down, very gently. I'm still 50, I'm going to keep it 50 at the moment. Look at the cars at the junction once it's pulled out, causing it just to slow down just a little bit more. So now I'm just going to go back into 4th gear. On the left-hand bends, you always try and keep yourself sort of normal position. Any right-hand bends that you do, try and keep over to the left to avoid any contact or anything that might be coming round on the middle of the road. All the time I'm keeping a good safe distance from the car in front. Roundabout coming up. Checking mirrors now as I'm slowing down for this car that wants to turn off. 4th gear back into 1st gear. Keep a good distance again from the car. Checking mirrors as I start to pull away as the car leaves the road into the junction. Approaching a mini roundabout, I'm going to go 2nd exit, so sort of more or less ahead. No signal on this one. Don't class this as a right turn. Using the right hand lane. Checking to the right. Checking mirrors as I come off. Again, I've not used a signal to come off there. I've almost got to my destination. I know I've got a junction coming up round here to the left, so checking my interior mirror, just watching the van behind, checking the left door mirror, give a left signal, gently braking down, and then made my gear change into the new junction and finished.